Bucum
podcast. The podcast is activated, bitch.
All right, but I'm just saying, don't knock it.
Listen, they call me Khatu Muhammad. Of course, you're fucking about.
That is why I hit
All right, wait.
I had to think about it for a minute. One of the things that grinds me up.
Scram, which ain't scram? We just standing there like I'm sorry, like we live in fucking Philadelphia. Like he lost a football game for the team and shit. Like he fumbled at the 4.
He said like Reggie Bucum, like Bucum.
Yeah.
Reggie Bucum.
Yeah.
Welcome to another installment of the Reggie Bucum podcast. I am your boy Meeks Castro, man. Welcome to another episode. We appreciate y'all. What is this? Episode 4 of the?
I think so.
Episode 4, season 4, folks.
We're gonna
That's
call this
right.
we're gonna call this episode "Nigga, Your Name Is Coco." We appreciate y'all tuning in with us, man. We want to remind y'all to like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, so y'all can always tell when we drop new content. Be the first view. Hit your notifications button also, so you can be, like I said, the first to know when we drop new content, when we drop one of these pre-records, or we go live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, like we always do. But we want to welcome y'all to the show, man. We appreciate it. I'm in here with my guy, that's Mont over there, aka Hot 2, and there's my man Pete over here, aka Petey Powers, aka Mr. O. So
and then we got my man Dimitri Ariesti Hocastria.
Yeah.
Sacre bleu.
So do it the Finch way. You're a Mr. Nasty. You nasty? Oh, you're a freak, motherfucker.
But we were welcoming y'all to another installment of the episode, man. It's the Reggie Bucum podcast.
Come on.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man? Everybody doing pretty good.
Everybody doing it. So you American say we're doing all good, is it?
Good.
How's it good?
How's it good?
How's it good?
How's it good?
One my nigga.
How's it good?
The French are not as friendly as people think.
I ain't never been to France, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean,
No,
people
they're not.
romanticize
Listen,
it.
I can only judge from the military, and they are dicks.
Really?
Yes.
There you go.
They're assholes.
They're
Hey,
pretty-
you Americans.
Yeah.
Americans. Hey, you Americans.
they
We
are
tell you who got some cool
particularly-
ass people.
Who?
Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that. Steve Irwin's a cool motherfucker.
the Netherlands, bro.
You can tell because his
No,
dad-
fuck them too.
shot these.
Nah.
Wow, what the
you
fuck did
mean?
Netherlands do to you?
Nah, you
They
know
were,
who?
we took over one of their fobs in Afghanistan, and they act like bitch.
Let me
Yo,
take some from
listen.
your house, nigga.
Listen, bro. Brussels. I hate Brussels. I hate the people in Brussels. Not Brussels, but I hate the people there. But in the Netherlands, everybody is so cool.
I hate the
man.
vegetable.
Brussels sprouts.
I hate the vegetable.
That shit's nasty. That shit was only served in White Houses. I don't remember my mama ever serving Brussels sprouts. Like
My wife makes
Yo,
Brussels
I'm about to
sprouts
say.
and bacon.
My wife makes some good ass Brussels sprouts. Mom, you would eat it.
But some white people got the taste buds of pit bulls, though.
Nah, dude, not my wife.
Okay, this is what fucking scuffs my chin. You ever be scrolling on social media, or and remember to put the Stuff My Chin video before I start talking. But you ever see on social media, or Facebook or Instagram, when people have these ridiculous cooking videos where they're making like some. I seen one lady put steak in a jar and then boil the jar like boiled a jar like it was cracking shit. Like she put all the onions and salt and pepper in the jar and then sat it in the middle of a pot of water like it was
like
fucking
the
crack.
From Philly. Everyone's so creative,
right? And they only doing that shit because like shock value type shit. Like you only watch it because like, bitch, what are you doing? Because in real life, like you're not eating that shit. Who the fuck cooks steak in a jar with the ingredients like it's crack? You put the jar in the middle of fucking water, a pot of water, and you in like it was more seasoning.
I ain't gonna lie. If Chef Emeril Lagasse or fucking what's that nigga name, the Iron Chef? Ramsey, if John, whatever his name is, John Ramsey, whatever his name is.
John Ramsey. Talking about Chef Ramsey.
Yeah, Chef Ramsey.
Yeah, the mean motherfucker.
Yeah, if he told me to put my steak in a fucking jar, it was gonna make my steak better. I probably would do it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing. I don't give a fuck what Ramsey say.
Nah,
I don't give a fuck what he say. Why?
Because the boy know what he doing.
No, man, get the fuck out of here. Obviously not. I'm not fucking retarded. If Gail Earnhardt came over here and was like, hey, put a rocket booster on the back of your fucking car, it'll make you, I don't give a fuck if he drive cars for a living. I'm not putting a fucking rocket booster. I don't give a fuck what Ramsey say. You putting steak in a fucking jar.
Listen, let me tell you something. The Amish cure beef in glass cans, and then they open the cans and eat it.
Let me say something, and this doesn't reflect.
It's like a snack for them.
Let me say something. This I don't want this to reflect badly on the Reggie Bucum podcast. These are the thoughts and opinions of only myself, Meech Castro. Fuck the Amish. You don't fuck about the Amish?
Man.
You don't fuck about the Amish?
Eliminate him.
Man, I don't care about the Amish. You can bring out some shit the Amish do. Amish still not. It's 2023, and these motherfuckers are still riding horse and carriage. It's fire. Man, you'll get the fuck out of here.
If it ain't broke, you don't fix it.
Don't fit.
Get the fuck out of here, man. We figured out how to go faster than riding fucking old Bessie back there. Get the fuck off that horse and get you a fucking car, man. Get you something old.
It's an Amish live forever. It's an old Amish nigga that's like 114 years old that dodged the draft.
Bro.
Tell you, dog.
Yo, did you ever see
because I don't want to last that long. Everybody I know is dead.
You just said in the last episode that you wanted to live forever.
I changed my mind, nigga. I changed my fucking mind. I thought about that shit for 2 weeks.
And roll the clip.
If I could look the way I look right now and never die on some vampire shit, I would.
What changed?
I thought about that shit for 2 weeks.
You see, you said it for yourself. Those were your words and your words only. We gotta play it one more time for you. I don't think so. But
and roll the clip one more time.
If I could look the way I look right now and never die on some vampire shit, I would.
No, you don't gotta roll that shit one more time.
Nigga,
I was there when I said it. I was there when I said it, motherfucker. I remember what I said because I was there when I said it. We thought
we're gonna
they
put
were
that shit
who we thought they were.
We're gonna put that shit in your tombstone.
He said, "You know what, Skip? My grandmother always said, let your yeses be yes and your no's be no's." That's all I can say, Skip.
But you know what, Skip? My grandmama always said, Skip. You'll never argue with a fool. Because so far away, people can't tell who is who, Skip.
Please tell me you just made that up. Oh
no,
my
nigga,
God.
that's the old saying. You don't argue with fools. Because from far away, people can't tell them. You can't tell
who's who.
You don't argue with fools, man.
That's a Jay-Z bar too.
The thing is, it's a bar. It's a bar, but it's also like dumb as shit. Who cares whether people can tell who's who from far away or not?
You don't argue with crazy people, Skip. Because from far away, people can't tell who is who. Who crazy and who not. We don't know. Person you argue with could be crazy as hell, Skip.
Can you imagine a one-way argument? Nigga just sit there screaming, you just standing there. He looks crazy. That nigga looks crazy.
That's the crazy one, Skip, obviously. But if both of y'all are arguing, like,
cops pull up, we already know who the aggressor is.
Right.
Motherfuckers landing planes.
That's me.
So first on the docket.
Yeah.
First on the docket, I want to say a name and you tell me if you remember who he is.
All right,
Ryan Toby.
For now on, we gotta say what's on the docket, because I'm gonna get the fucking Law and Order joint.
It's
no, the dong dong bell.
Yeah, the bell.
Yeah.
First thing in docket. Tell me if this name rings a bell. Ryan Toby.
Nope.
Toby
Okay.
Maguire.
No. Ryan Toby. Okay.
Toby.
Tell me if you remember a movie scene, iconic movie scene, and note that everybody tried to hit in the iconic movie scene. There's one note everybody tried to hit.
It was a sister act. Oh, happy day.
Bam. That's Ryan Toby.
Bing. Point for me.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, the dude, yeah, he was in the group
City High.
The City High.
Point for Victor.
He was banging the John, and that's why the group broke up, because the other boy was heartbroken because he was in love with the
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you do if your son was
at
at home? Yeah.
What would
So,
you do if your bandmates was at home poking on the floor and the man moved on and it's hungry? And you
Cause she
decided-
hungry, and the only way to feed her is give her some pizza.
Yeah.
Cause she horny.
I think
she
Clef,
horny?
I think Clef was messing with her too.
Yeah. Oh wow. I only probably
Claudette.
was.
That's how they Claudette.
Claudette was dropping in draw that.
Yeah. So what about
Allegedly.
the boy?
Allegedly. I don't want to get Tasha K. Allegedly.
Right. Tasha K.
But no. So Ryan Toby, right? Ryan Toby. What's the Usher song?
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
Ryan Toby wrote that whole song.
What?
Really?
Yo, Usher didn't do nothing but take Ryan Toby off, and he copied that nigga word all the way up to everything.
What?
That's common. That's common in the music industry.
Right. But it's just
No,
crazy
no,
to
but
hear
it's just
that he
who
wrote
he
that. Like you
was.
wouldn't think he
Yeah,
wrote
he
that.
wrote the record. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You ain't seen that nigga since City High. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But,
that's crazy, right?
Look
Like,
at, listen, if I was at a family reunion and he told me that, I wouldn't believe him.
and you was family.
Fuck, alright, dog. You lied, dog.
you're like, yeah, that's cool, man. He's still holding on to that shit. As soon as he walk away, you're like, man, you know, he's still holding on to that dream.
Nigga still
He
selling that
still
story.
holding on to that goddamn dream. Ryan 45 now, man. What he going? Yeah, we thought he was gonna do something with the sister act. That was and then the City High shit came, and we like he made. You know what I mean? He broke through. But he let that little Haitian nigga down there steal his shit after he done stole Lauryn Hill shit already. He got up money. Now he let that nigga, you ain't learned from Lauren. Lauren came out with one good album. You ain't hear Lauren shit. Where Lauren at? You don't.
You ain't learned from Lauren.
Last time I seen Lauren, the bitch was like a dirty tennis ball. I don't know what's going on.
I dirty tennis ball. I know exactly what you're talking about, too. She got that little peanut head and shit, like a coconut.
Last time you seen Lauren, man, she look like a baby chick. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, that's wild.
But no, so he wrote a lot of fucking songs that people don't know about. So if y'all don't know about Ryan Toby P, I'm gonna send you this clip so you can upload it. I'm gonna have to go get it. But
Yeah, send it to me.
it's a clip of him singing pretty much and talking about it. But yeah, Usher stole his whole little riff for that shit and pretty much made it his own. I'm hoping he got credit for it. You know what I mean? That's a dope ass song. So
He's probably got a publishing deal and all kinds of stuff.
I will hope so.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't, because if he doesn't, then he's making more of the money. But
I doubt it.
you doubt it?
Doubt it.
He's got to have some sort of publishing
Doubt
deal.
it, man. Bagging them? Nah, I doubt it. Look at the credits. Is he on the credits? Is the question.
I don't know. Let's see.
As a
What's the
writer.
name of the song? Usher. What's the boy name again? What's the boy name again?
Meech, what's the boy name, nigga?
Ryan Toby.
Nigga glitched out for us.
My bad, Ryan Toby. I was looking.
Mom, he broke again.
Did you know? Is that what it's called? Let's see.
He I don't know. I think is this the Mercedes song? Yeah.
Dead space. We'll be cutting this part out.
I think that's the song. But anyway, because they had Faith Evans come in and sing the background, like the background singing for it or whatever. And he was talking about the interview, but yeah, I just thought that was dope. I was like,
that would make sense because that was the Diddy era with Usher, I believe.
it was the Confessions, I think, Confessions album.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, then no, I take that back. That was definitely JD.
But yeah, it was it's interesting. Knows L.A. Reid.
That album?
Yeah, L.A. Reid, because he's the one that contacted them. They said like his manager or somebody came to him and was like, "Yo, L.A. Reid loves this album. Loves this song for Usher." They flew him out to Atlanta, and Usher went in there and recorded it. Did it exactly how he did it. And then they said they brought Faith Evans in, and she did it in one take. The background, and he was like, he killed it. She killed it in one take. So I just thought that was dope. I heard that shit. I was like, man, I didn't know. But he wrote some other stuff for other artists too, other big artists.
That's what I'm saying. If he's already getting records placed, he's gotta be doing something.
So I just thought that was pretty dope. You know what I mean? Like, he's a good writer, still making his money. The brother's like 44, so still making his money. You don't need all the fame, but you're getting his bread.
Yeah.
So I remember my first tour in Afghanistan. Got dropped down in Fallujah, right?
Fallujah.
Had this bad feeling, Joe Rogan, and so we go down the hallway, right, and it's two fucking insurgents, guys. I pop off my couple of rounds, pow pow, right. Come on, nigga, was act like Joe Rogan, Pete. What the fuck? I look like modern. I look like my hat looked like one of them military.
Wait. Talk to Joe again, and then say, do you know what I mean, Joe? All right, so go ahead, do it again.
So we came down the hallway. It was 2, 3, or 4 insurgent guys. So I came down, popped a couple of shots, pow, pow, dropped about 2 of them. You know what I mean, Joe Rogan?
Too, that you're gonna try to jump on that little hole.
Yeah,
there's a little hole somewhere, and that happens all the time. People get mad if you point out their holes.
Yeah.
What's your mission yet, my friend? Talk to me before. What's your mission yet, my friend? What's your mission yet, my friend? What's your mission yet, my friend?
What is your mission here, my friend? Hey, yo.
That was the perfect situation because you said Joe Rogan, and my pause of the week is this joint right here. I got to play it again. All right, here we go. Pause of the week.
I want to be gonna try to jump on that little hole.
Yeah,
there's a little hole somewhere, and that happens all the time with people. They get mad if you point out their holes.
Yeah.
What's your mission yet, my friend? What's your mission yet?
We had to pause Rogan on that one.
What are you talking about, man? You need the Westbrook. What?
Hey, yo, Negro, please.
We need to tag Joe and see if he'll comment.
What?
We had to pause Joe on that one. That was
man.
Hot nuts flying from the peanut man.
Too, that you're gonna try to jump on that little hole.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
What?
Yo, Joe Rogan got paused on the Reggie Bucum podcast. Let's go, Joe. We ready for the invite?
Yo, Joe, you got to stop, man. You have to stop.
Mike can't even look at
Hey, Joe, that's dumb niggas, dog. I ain't fucking talking to a nigga that got a neck like a barbarian. I'm cool.
Oh, listen, if I ever had to fight Joe Rogan, I had to put him down like a fucking old horseman taking out the pasture that broke his leg. I can't fight Joe Rogan.
Nah, he'll kick your leg right out from under you, bro.
Right.
It's a wrap.
I'm telling you, Joe Rogan look like Kurt Angle, little brother. I'm good.
He do.
He's like Kurt Angle, little brother. I'm good.
Short as shit.
Yeah, I'm cool.
If Joe Rogan get mad at us, we can get Pete.
Joe Rogan got the cheat code to breaking your shin.
Right.
Nah, I'm good.
Kick like a shotgun.
I'm good. I miss the days of Joe Rogan on UFC commentating though.
He's still doing it?
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't watch too much of that shit. I gotta get back in. In the UFC. I don't.
To me, bro, he's the voice of the UFC, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like Joe Rogan to me with UFC is Jim Ross for WWE.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He the Jim Ross of that.
Yeah. Like
It's over.
like you got a Jim Ross. Oh my God, it's awesome.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You like no,
That's
but without
good,
that,
bitch.
without Jim Ross, it's like bro that he added so much to that shit. You get a glass break, and you looking like oh shit.
Yo, say it again.
Huh?
Say it again.
What?
The fucking Jim
Oh.
Ross shit.
I know you fucking. That's how you be. You see, I gotta go through the whole spill. Yeah, the glass break. It's all shit. Oh my God, that man has a family. Like, the carnage.
Oh, pause. Do it one more time, right?
The carnage. Oh my God, it's Austin. That's how you would be. That shit be funny and shit.
Peach.
What?
Peach.
What?
Peach.
You want
I'm
peaches?
trying to say something in Spanish, but I don't want you to know.
What?
La Boca. Meech. Do it again. The Jim Ross. Jim Ross.
What about now?
Say it again.
Jim Ross. Goddamn.
Oh, what the fuck is La Boca?
God.
It's a good impression, man. Do it.
Shut the fuck up. It's Spanish. But do it the fuck again, because you won't do it.
Do it again.
Oh my God, it's Austin. It's Austin. Wait, what the fuck? I'm confused. I'm so confused.
You do the Jim Ross mouth too, Paul.
You got to.
You die.
You got to. The fuck? Gotta do the Jim Ross mouth. How you supposed to do the fucking impression? Can you do these out without doing the these out left? No, motherfucker. You can't. You can't do it. That's the only way to get it out. You got to.
Yo, you is stupid.
You gotta do the stroke
that's
mouth.
hilarious, bro.
It's Austin.
It's Austin.
You gotta do the stroke mouth.
Yeah. Hello, I need to speak to somebody who can speak
Hey, yep. Hey, yep.
I knew he was going to do this.
Insensitivity, a man like me.
It's not insensitive. I was stating facts. Did he or did he not have a stroke? I don't know, but it looks like he did. He had the stroke mouth.
He did.
All right, then. I love Jim Ross to death. Without him, WWE wouldn't have been as passionate and as loud as it was.
True. He probably ate too much brisket. Texas brisket, buddy. He was on
But
that
I'm
all
insensitive for
brisket
this
diet.
nigga. He had an all brisket diet.
Dude, my father-in-law will make brisket. And of course, he always gives me whatever the leftover stuff is, bro. And I make like brisket omelets with cheese.
Feed to make it scraps.
Ooh, wait, buddy. Make you smack your mama. I tell you what, boy.
Give the little Puerto Rican the scratch. I'll tell you what.
What kind of sauce he use? His own sauce?
His own sauce.
Nah, he doesn't put barbecue sauce on.
His own sauce. It does.
Yeah, let's
Next on the docket.
Yeah.
Too, that you're gonna try to jump on that little hole.
Yeah.
There's a little hole somewhere.
Oh
And that
my
happens all
God.
the time with people. They get mad if you point out their holes.
Yeah.
Next on the docket. Chill. I don't want to hear Joe Rogan anymore talking about that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep up with using the next on the docket. Next on the docket. This is a story coming out of Texas. Check this out. I want you to hear what I'm gonna say, good buddy, and you tell me your goddamn opinion. Right?
Shoot for the sky, buddy.
So this lady named Phoebe, right? Phoebe Copas. She goes to Texas in El Paso to visit her boyfriend, right?
Should have kept the voice up.
Next on the docket, we're going down to
Texas.
Got us a young lady named Phoebe. Phoebe's about 49, 48 years old. Okay?
That's good.
Phoebe's about 48 years old. Phoebe went on down there to go see her little bird, her lover, her boyfriend. Phoebe called an Uber. You know what I mean? I don't understand why people use Ubers anyway. Ain't no Ubers coming out my goddamn house. You come on my land, I'm telling you, I'm putting something hot in you, and it ain't no goddamn branding iron there, buddy. I'm telling you. Okay, I got a 30-06, and I am not afraid to use it. I can fly off a deer's ear 400 yards. I tell you what. All right. So let me tell you something. Phoebe called an Uber. All right.
Why is it called odd if it's a 6?
I didn't make the goddamn thing. I didn't know how to operate, son.
I got a 30 even 6.
30
So listen
even
here, I don't know why. Okay, odd, even, up, down. I don't know, man.
Hey,
okay.
Hey, do me a favor and center yourself there, buddy. Just a little
So
bit
listen,
right there. Right
listen.
there. Yeah, there you go. There you
Listen.
go.
All right. So BB called the dude. Okay. An older gentleman. Okay. Older gentleman by the name of Garcia. Okay. Older gentleman by the name of Mr. Garcia. I can't find his first name right now, and it's making me a little upset because of what happened to him.
Get her
Okay.
done, that's right. Get
So
her done.
anyway, Phoebe traveled from Tompkinsville, Kentucky. Sounds like the middle of goddamn nowhere. Okay. Down to El Paso to go visit her boyfriend. Okay. She called the Uber. Mr. Garcia came as the Uber driver to pick her up. She gets in the back of the Uber. Okay. They're moseying on down the highway. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And they get on the interstate. Okay, she's going to meet a boyfriend at a casino. After he got off work, he probably was a janitor or something. I don't know what his job was. So they're traveling down the interstate, and they pass a sign that says 54 exit, Fort Bliss, Juarez, Mexico. Okay. This spooks Miss Phoebe, who then grabs her gun and shoots Mr. Garcia in the back of the head.
Oh.
She thought Mr. Garcia was trying to take her down to Mexico and kidnap her. So she said, before you get me, I'm gonna get you.
There's a fucking border there.
Listen.
There's a border. They would have
So
had to
the
stop anyway.
Police released a statement that said these following words. At some point during the drive, Copas thought she was being taken into Mexico and shot Mr. Garcia.
Bullshit.
The investigation does not support that kidnapping took place or that Mr. Garcia was veering from Copas' destination. She is now being charged with murder.
Yep. I like it.
Okay. She is now being charged with murder. So it says, all right, it says she got anxious when she spotted a US 54 exit sign that said Fort Bliss and Juarez, Mexico. It must have been like a connection to go on to Fort Bliss. You know what I mean? God bless the troops. You know, all those guys down there, Fort Bliss is hot as hell. And the Mexicans don't have insurance around there. So I'm praying for you guys. Think I'm bullshitting? Talk to somebody at Fort Bliss. I forgot what they call them. But the Mexicans be coming over and they don't have no insurance. You hit one of them goddamn bing, 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 cars. Yeah, you shit out of luck, buddy. Just ruined your truck. Okay?
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
I got some questions. All right, where did he get her from?
Let me see here. I'm assuming from like her hotel room or something. Because she's not from there. She came down to visit her boyfriend. They were going to meet at the casino. They were going to meet there. He was getting off work. And she's visiting the city. Well, town. I don't know. Hell, I ain't been to El Paso. I heard it's a nice sized city. I don't know.
It's a pretty
so
large
this
city.
dude had to really look Spanish or Mexican. Like he really had to look Mexican.
He had either that or she's nuts. She's probably
he had to look Mexican.
His name was Daniel Pedrera Garcia.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm saying he was
52 years old. He looked Hispanic. So she thought he was taking her to Mexico. And honestly, I feel like Mr. Garcia could have kidnapped something better than me. Because she does not look like she is not a 48-year-old woman that looked like she kept herself up. She's a light-skinned black woman.
But my question is, why would you be so quick to do that, knowing that even if he wanted to take you into Mexico, there's a border you still have to cross. You still have to stop. You don't just buzz through. There's always a line. It's like, I don't understand.
Another thing. Where did she get a gun from when she's visiting?
That's what I wanted to know. That was my question.
Where did it
I'm like,
come from?
who did she know? Where did she come from? Because it doesn't say that how she got down there from Tompkinsville, Kentucky.
Exactly. Oh, wait. She's from Kentucky? She shot him. Nah, she was looking to kill her. She was looking to pop that dude. She was looking to pop him, bro.
She's from Tompkinsville, Kentucky.
Yeah. Nah, she got it. Nah, fam, because she could have easily. Nah, she was looking for a reason to pop that. She been probably looking for a reason to pop Mexican for a long time. She was like, well, better now than never. Bow. Bang. He was trying to take me to Mexico, I swear.
It was a white lady.
Yeah.
No, she's black.
Oh, it was a black lady.
Yeah, she ain't listen.
Damn it.
That's not a white lady crime, bro.
What?
She was a little. She's about my complexion.
Maybe she's mixed.
I think she is, though. She has the look, but you can never tell.
Who cares what race she was, bro? Women can be killers too. We know this. We know this. At Patterson, Castro, and Oquendo at law, we know this. Trust me.
All right,
that one Casey Anthony girl. we all know women can be killers. Okay.
You know. Just cue my fucking intro.
Oh, it's a different kind of world with me. Okay, and I see things the way I'm supposed to.
I see things a little differently in my perspective, right? Nothing should. Hey, listen, man. Nothing. Okay, if I would have gotten an Uber and I got like a fucking pre fucking scheduled fucking application, you know how you go to the doctor's office and they ask you, have you ever had any smoked cigarettes? You got to check yes or no. Have you ever had any heart attacks in the last 30 days? You got to check no. If I had to check one of them fucking applications, I would have been paranoid. Like, all right, this motherfucker trying to steal me. What the fuck he would have known last time I had a heart attack?
This is the thing, though. I'm gonna stop. This is the thing. When you get an Uber, right? The map pops up and it shows you your route.
Right.
So you're watching. If you're still on the route to take you where you're supposed to go, what are you getting nervous about?
Right.
I'll be riding.
And you still on the route.
When you ride through Philly, you see signs for Jersey. It don't mean you're going to Jersey.
That's wild.
You don't call your nigga and say, "Baby, he trying to steal me, help."
Yeah.
Like, yo, I shot him because the sign said Tacony Palmyra.
I wasn't
trying to go to Jersey.
I was just in Atlanta. I just got back from Atlanta today, and they have signs in Atlanta on certain interstate for Birmingham. I believe it is. It's Birmingham, one of them cities in Alabama.
Yeah, Birmingham.
So I'm not going to Birmingham. It's just telling me that you can get to Birmingham from this direction.
Right. There's an exit coming up that takes you to Birmingham.
I ain't gonna lie though. Her mugshot says I fucked up.
For real?
Her mugshot definitely says I fucked up.
She was quick.
And it was Texas. Oh my God, they gonna fry your ass like a barbecue on the 4th of July, good buddy.
Especially when they can prove you did it. So if she's done, bro. Texas?
Yeah.
Nah.
And they don't believe it.
Yeah, nah, it's a wrap.
But in good news is his family released a statement through his niece and pretty much saying, he didn't deserve this, and they had to take him off life support and everything else because he was on life support. They unplugged the machine and they started a GoFundMe to help pay for the funeral and the funeral, the wake and supporting events. And Uber has also contacted the family and you know, they want to help however possible. So,
man, that's trouble.
but it's messed up. But I honestly, you know, the state of Texas is like, who said it? I forgot the dude's name, but they called me tater salad. I forgot. Ron White.
Talking about, yeah, he was like
Ron White said, if you are seen doing something in the state of Texas or killing someone in the state of Texas and more than two people see you do it, you don't sit on death row for 25 years, good buddy. You go straight to the front of the line. Texas don't give a fuck about frying a motherfucker.
He was like, Texas, you kill somebody, we will
kill you back.
Yo, I need to pull up that clip.
Other states are trying to abolish the death penalty. My state's putting in an express lane.
Ron White is the boy. He's the man.
Boy, they should have put up for the episode, but yeah, he's like, Texas, where if you kill somebody, we will kill you back. That shit was funny.
Yo, but, that dude is a genius, by the way. Anyway, go ahead.
That was just a whole fucked up situation. But yeah, she ended up killing the guy, and yeah, it was bad. Now we get to go into and you know, rest in peace to Mr. Garcia and all that, prayers to his family, from, you know, all of us at the Reggie Bucum podcast. But we get to get into the topic I want to talk about the most next on the docket. Y'all, one of y'all favorite rappers from the 90s is getting embarrassed on social media right now after he's been embarrassing a lot of other motherfuckers. My man Keith Murray.
Keith Murray.
Keith Murray. Mr. The most beautifulest thing in this world was a nigga pulling up to Keith Murray at his house, wanting money owed to him by Keith Murray, and video recording.
About what?
Keith Murray allegedly owes his dude money, and he's been waiting for months. Keith Murray been ducking his calls.
Come on, bro. You've been doing this shit for months, my nigga. Stop playing with me. I'm not none of these little niggas, bro.
Okay, that was the video. So you see dude yelling at Keith Murray, calling him, you know what I mean, pussy ass nigga or whatever. And he's at Keith Murray's house.
Damn.
So he must, like, you know this nigga somehow, some way you doing business with this nigga that Keith Murray owes him money or whatever. And yeah, that shit is embarrassing for a motherfucker to pull up at the house, y'all arguing outside. And I'm
posting it on the social media too.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Keith Murray live in the house that we all can live in. You really squandered
his money correctly.
You squandered your money.
Probably got
Keith
some
Murray.
kids and.
Yeah, it looked like he lived on Long Island, but Keith Murray.
That many fucking songs to be living in the fucking mansion. What are we talking about here? Which my Keith Murray here, though?
But still,
there's other ways in hip hop you can make music. I mean, you can make money, man. Keith Murray should make more money than this.
Remember that in those days, all that tour money was theirs. There were no 360 deals. They were getting screwed on the publishing, but they were touring all over the world.
And even though Keith Murray didn't have that many big songs, he was still like a part of all these tours.
Yes, I'm saying.
They still had him in all these tours. So he still had, and he could have been a ghostwriter. He could have done anything else.
He made money, bro.
It's a lot of, look at Chamillionaire.
That's what I was gonna say. He took his money and he went and invested his money and boom.
So it's like he like you say, he wasn't smart, whether he didn't know at the time or he just, either way he wasn't smart. But yeah, like the house you live in, you'd be like, yo, like my house look like that.
You comparing apples to fucking oranges when you compare Chamillionaire to fucking Keith Murray, goddammit. First of all. He grew up, it's a whole complete different fucking era.
No, but we're talking about
none
money
of them
management.
None of them niggas was managing money well back in them days.
Nah, none of them were. You right. But that's
there wasn't that many opportunities outside of fucking hip hop. That's why the niggas was in hip hop, because there was no fucking opportunities.
Well, look at the bull. Look at the bull. Boss Hog Bull. What's the bull name?
Slim Thug.
Slim Thug. Look what he did.
Different.
He took his money and started buying properties.
He's saying it was the 90s though. He's saying it was the 90s and they didn't. There wasn't that many opportunities for them in the 90s.
Talking about the dawn of fucking technology and inception of technology at this time now.
Yeah, but I think we're just talking about it from a money management
Could have
standpoint.
been smarter with his money to the point where he'd been better off later on in life. There's a lot of artists in the 90s that were smart with their money and still are doing well later on in life and not living like this nigga. This nigga lived. I'm not saying like something's wrong with it because I don't want to come up like that either. But I feel like Keith Murray is the type of, at least that's what they hype him up to be, this iconic rapper from the 90s, or I wouldn't say iconic, but one of those names from the 90s.
He was a presence in the 90s for sure.
But yeah, so even though and the shit made me laugh because when I saw this, I instantly went back to the Keith Murray interview when he was saying he dated Bill Cosby's daughter. You remember that interview?
Yeah.
Where he said he dated Bill Cosby's daughter, but he couldn't hit it because every time he looked at it, she looks exactly like Cosby. And he was like, yeah, mine.
The pudding. You gotta go closer to the camera.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah, pudding, pop, pudding. When you say pudding, pop.
Remember when Richard Pryor told Eddie Murphy about Bill Cosby?
Oh, tell Bill I still have a coke and smile. Shut the fuck up. That's how sincere he was. But yeah, I thought that was funny as shit. I'm like, damn, man. Why Keith got main man coming to the house? But
rolling
get
up,
embarrassed
pulling
like
up
that, I
on
guess, where you don't have the ability the right way.
Right. That's how it goes. That's how it goes,
So,
boys.
Next on the docket, we got to talk about the Zion Williams and shit.
Oh, man.
What that nigga did now? He did it.
And no, it's just at the end of the day, it's not what he's doing. It's the chick is not making it go away.
It's not.
Mariah Mills, she is now went. She now went and tattooed this nigga name on her face.
On her face, yeah. This is he's stuck. He's stuck with that girl, bro, forever.
No, not really. They ain't got no baby.
Which is that ain't the joint that he got pregnant?
No. No,
it
it's
ain't
not
the
the
same
one.
joint.
That's not the chick he got pregnant.
The one that got the tat on the face is not the one with the baby.
No.
Oh.
When he came out with so how it happened was Zion posted pictures, paternity, well not paternity pictures, but like expecting pictures or whatever you call it.
Yeah, she was upset, right? The girl was upset.
She saw the pictures of him and the other girl, and she was upset. And she was like, "Oh, I thought I was your girlfriend, and yeah, I let you pause. I let you spit in my mouth and all the other shit." Like she kept mentioning that one event right there. These are her words. These are her words. But she's also a porn star.
Where is she at?
On Pornhub, Mariah Mills.
Yeah, man.
She's a porn star.
Yeah, she's a porn star.
If you enjoy that, you would definitely enjoy the smooth sounds of Hawk too behind it.
But yeah, she's a porn star. So she was
I'm
right
named after a loogie.
She started doing that shit.
They call me Lex Lukey.
They said she put out more tweets about this nigga than he got games in the NBA.
They ain't lying.
Isn't she the one? The last 4 years, he only played like 100 and something games.
50.
No, 100 and something.
You sure?
Yeah, I saw it on ESPN not too long ago.
Is she the one that was saying, "Oh, you better hope I ain't pregnant too"?
Yeah.
Well, he's lucky he didn't end up getting her pregnant too.
Yeah.
She's a psycho. Clearly, she got her.
But they're also mentioning him now in like trade rumors. With the Phoenix. I mean, not Phoenix. New Orleans Pelicans. Maybe could be shopping him to other teams. Because essentially, when he came into the NBA, he was too heavy. He had too much weight on him.
He still is.
Pause.
Yeah,
he just because they said coming down off the rim or whatever onto your knees and all that stuff. It's hard. It's a lot of weight to after you slam dunk and all that shit. I'm trying to look, man. It's hard not to.
My friend.
How would you say? How would you say?
You just kept traveling and travel. You just
How
kept
would you?
Try
How
to
would you
jump
say?
on that little hole.
Yeah.
Just
How
say
would
it,
you
bro.
say?
I ain't say nothing. First of all, I just
I'm
gestured
saying, how would you
facially.
say it? How would you say it?
Listen, I didn't say anything. All I did
Ain't
was
no-
fucking gesture.
In the
I
words,
didn't
in
say
the
shit,
words
bro.
of my nigga Future, ain't no way around it.
Bro,
Ain't no way
I said
around
nothing.
it.
I
Your
said
face said it
nothing.
all. Your face said it all. I saw your face. As I kept talking, your eyes got bigger and bigger, and you had more of the AO face than it had before. Exactly. Exactly. If you
I
didn't want
said nothing though. I let you.
y'all
I
at
let
home
you,
rewind this shit, you'll see my eyes as I was talking in the original sense.
bro.
You'll
I
see
let
my
you
eyes
land,
and face. But listen,
bro. I
listen.
let you land. I
Mine
let you
let me
land.
crash, burn. I rolled over like 30 times, hit a hill, rolled down the hill. The car came apart, came back together as we rolled down the hill.
I knew some fricassee shit was going on this flight. That's why they said you fucking parachute shit.
Mike just let all the turbulence happen.
This flight came with parachutes. You knew something was going to be going.
No, but they said it was too much. It was too much weight. You know what I mean? It wasn't good for his body. So, they tried to get him to lose weight or whatever. Then he became injury prone. So they don't. You know what I mean? They haven't been getting the production they thought they were going to get out of him on the basketball court.
Yeah.
When they got the number one pick, before they even drafted him, when they got the number one pick, they were, slap hands. You know what I mean? Everybody was high fiving. They were so happy. He was throwing party, and because they knew they were going to draft Zion Williamson, but he's not panning out to be that superstar that you look over. You see Ja Morant. You know what I mean?
He's a fucking bust.
And you see Luka Doncic, and you see who else is a new star in the league for real. Like all these other people, you see all these young stars, and fighting for the face of the league, and you feel like Zion Williamson should be in that conversation because we drafted him number one overall. He's an exciting player. He should be up there with close to the same level as those guys, and they're not getting that. So that's why you start hearing his name, especially the other day, Thursday night was the NBA draft for this year. So you definitely heard his name a lot during the NBA draft.
He was supposed to be like the next Shaq, wasn't he?
They were looking at him as like, they kept comparing him to Charles.
Got you.
But more athletic.
Got you.
It was like Charles Barkley and Grandmama had a baby.
And that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame.
Him and Larry
he got
Johnson.
that girl pregnant. He's a knucklehead.
Man, I had an idea, but
he is a knucklehead. You hear me?
You know what Charles said when he found out Zion got that girl pregnant and all this shit happened? This is terrible.
This is so terrible. I had a girl one time. She got pregnant.
No, you saying my?
I don't remember.
I remember.
I hope so.
Oh, Bubba. Yo, say I don't remember like Biggie. Oh, Bubba. The words sound like a cheeseburger. When you say it like that, it sound like a cheeseburger.
Papa was a rolling stone.
Yo, we gotta get up out of here. Oh yeah. We out here. Shouting.
We at 128, man.
I ain't afraid of you, man.
What's going on, these man? You double dutching out the fucking room.
He looked like he in the pastor's office. He looked like he in the pastor's office waiting for the pastor to get there.
Instead of Desert Storm, it's Desert Storm. Desert Storm. And this right here, the wild
flag. Like they lost power. Like they lost power at the crib and shit. He like, yo, I got.
This nigga look like he had a Russian bunker.
Hey man, fuck y'all, man. Let's finish the show. Y'all ain't gonna grind me up the whole time.
I was gonna say he looked like the
fucking.
I look like I sold the eggs. I want the launch codes
Like
for the
you
water
just
supply.
living-
I want the
like you
access
living at
codes.
the bottom of the sea on a fucking submarine right now. You just live under there, just scour the fucking bottom of the ocean.
Yo,
and
nah,
shit.
look. Yo, he's a cop. He's on a stakeout, but he's podcasting. He's supposed to be listening to the conversation in the next room.
This nigga thought a stakeout was him going out to get some steakums and shit. You nigga got a T-bone and shit. He's out all day.
He's making it in a glass can.
Where are you at? Texas Roadhouse. I thought you said he's on stakeout.
I am.
I am on the stakeout. I'm out. I got a steak.
No, the drop is going down tonight.
You look like
Next thing you know, they're all dead and shit. Cause he
Yo, so look, next on the docket, before we get the fuck out of here, I don't even know how long this episode is right now.
you like an astronaut. You
I
like
look
an
like
astronaut
what?
in space and shit.
The SS Voyager and shit.
just listen. Put your shit on mute and just do shit in the background.
Or like, you're like, he's like, hey, folks, and as you can see, Mitchell Castro here, he's working on a few things on the engine. I was told that last week they lost power, so they're now turning the lights off during the day, and this blue light is kind of like a safety light, so he's got to work in that. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you turn your microphone on? Can we get him a microphone? Can we get him a fucking microphone? Goddamn.
Yes, Tom, I hear you.
So listen,
yes, Tom, I hear you.
Right. So listen, we're in the process. I'm explaining the whole thing with you guys losing power on the blue lights. Why the blue? Why blue? Shit, my camera's out. Hey, you go ahead and talk. I'm gonna get a new battery. Talk.
I figured out why the camera's out.
I thought I was going to Texas.
It's always a delay and shit.
I figured out why the camera's out. Well, Bob, we're overworking the town's generators. We have yet to go to hydropower or hydroelectricity on this part of the state, and we're working to get our generators back up and running. We've contacted the neighboring states power source, and they told us to kindly fuck off. So we
To kindly fuck off is hilarious.
So we are now trying to get the backup generators powered by lower power generators all together. We have 345 smaller generators to power up the mega generator that we have here until we can get the hydropower. We're currently working on the impromptu dam led by Mr. Haktu Muhammad and construction company. Haktu, are you there?
Looking around.
Haktu, are you there? Can you speak on your progress with the dam? Haktu, we seem to be having technical difficulties reaching Mr. Haktu Muhammad. Maybe if INS went down there and started running names.
It's hot as shit down here. Can y'all hear me?
Yep. Yes, Haktu, we hear you now. How is the progress with the dam coming along?
It ain't coming at all, pause. This shit is fucked up down here. I don't know what the fuck y'all done did. It's just moisture and it's heat everywhere. I don't know what the fuck y'all done did down here.
It's moisture and heat.
It's like the inside of a fucking nose. I don't know what is going on in this joint.
Hey,
Yo, all my camera batteries are dead, so all you gonna get is my audio now.
You always wanted to be black.
Nah, I could change my camera. I know we about to be out of here, but hold on.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got 2 more things I want to talk about. We're gonna get out of here. King Street made Vlad TV.
Who?
Well, Williamsburg, the county I live in, made Vlad TV. Williamsburg County. We'll talk about it in a minute.
It's hilarious.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Yo, I could have been adding markers this whole time to the podcast. I'm tripping.
I don't know.
So listen, while people get it together, next on the docket is it says a South Carolina man has been sentenced to life in prison for killing a U.S. Postal Service mail carrier who refused to deliver a marijuana package. The carrier reportedly left a note in the mailbox requiring him to come down to the South Carolina post office to pick it up. Trevor Raekwon Seward, 25, was found guilty of murder of a federal employee in the course of her duties for shooting Miss Irene Presley, 64, in rural Williamsburg County. Yeah, it's country as fuck out here. So, according authorities say when Seward found the note in his mailbox in lieu of the marijuana package from California, he was expecting. He confronted the mail carrier before heading into his home, retrieving a semi-automatic rifle. He then waited for Miss Presley to drive down the street before firing 20 shots at her mail truck, striking her several times.
Damn.
So he waited for her to come back and then lit the mail truck up. Seward then drove the mail truck into a ditch on an access road at a hunting club, searched through it to try to find his marijuana and anything else valuable, and then left Miss Presley's body in her truck, prosecutors said. What's more, his co-defendant who helped Seward look for the mail carrier was sentenced to 25 years, Jerome Davis. He got convicted of guilty robbery, conspiracy to process with intent to distribute marijuana. These niggas just threw their life away for I don't know how much do you think was in that motherfucker?
Probably not much.
A pound maybe.
I don't think so.
Niggas had an eighth.
You gonna say an eighth? I think it was. I'm gonna say it was a pound.
Pound.
I'm gonna say it was a pound. But I'm gonna hope it was a pound because that's not even enough for this woman's life. But I'm gonna say it was a pound. It's just stupid. Like nigga, you know the risk. You know the risk of trying to send weed through the mail. You lucky it wasn't a sting. Like you lucky they didn't find out it was weed when they got to the post office and the cops was waiting outside for you to get it from the mail carrier. Because I seen that on Cops all the time.
Yeah.
I seen that on old episodes of Cops where the cops would be waiting. All right, suspect got the package. Move in. And you catch the nigga on the front yard like he a fucking to catch a predator shit. Remember when they wait for the nigga to go outside? He think he about to go home. Chris Hansen and them. And the nigga walk outside and be 48 cops on there.
Be like, can I leave? Like,
yeah.
You can leave.
Yeah. Hey,
is there anyone outside? You can leave. You ever see that one?
They never asked.
Yeah. There's one where the boy kept saying like, just tell me, like please, just tell me. He's like, you can leave. He wouldn't tell him, and then he gets outside. He's like,
you know it's
you didn't see that, like bro. He was like crying out loud. Yeah.
No, I have to look that shit up. That's hilarious.
He's like, please.
I never saw that episode
like that.
No, I gotta look that shit up. But Chris done set a lot of motherfuckers up.
I got black sex scene lighting.
That's from Belly. Yeah,
you got Belly lighting.
Yeah.
You got Belly lighting.
It's always just black.
You got fine ass Keisha, like that type of lighting. Yo, chill, man. Rest in peace, man. That was my guy, man. The real Jamaican.
I like this lighting.
So that was funny as shit. That's when Keisha was laying in that bed.
She's
She's
still
fine
fine.
too. Chocolate.
She's
so
still like she in 20s.
So-
Right.
your wine test.
Then just give me the light.
Well, real quick. Let me get each of y'all opinion on the people lost that died in that submarine. How do you feel about it?
I mean, they were human beings, bro. I think it's terrible, but at the same time, that waiver was anybody that did you see the son and father that were supposed to go, and the son started doing
No,
there was
I thought
it was a different father son at first. Yeah, and then the son started doing research, and he told his dad, like, you know what, I don't really know if I want to do this. And then the guy was like, hey, I'm flying out to Vegas, can I take you guys to lunch? And he said, hey, I noticed that you're flying into such and such airport. Do you have a private jet? And the guy told him, no, I have this plane that I built, this and that. And the guy's a pilot. So he said that right there, that was the final straw. He's like, this guy's building airplanes, without like the proper stuff. Hell no, we're not doing it. And the son was like, yeah, Dad, I don't want to do it. So then they got the other boy to do it, and his son. They talked him into it. So basically,
in the submarine. So he made submarines and planes.
yeah, well, he had an airplane that he was also flying around. That it was an experimental plane, and he didn't have all the right stuff to be flying it.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
And the guy's a rich pilot. He's like, wait a minute. This guy's flying around in experimental planes, experimental submarines. He's like, man, I don't know. And he told his son, like, yeah, I think you're right. And the son was like, yeah, let's just tell him we don't want to do it. Yeah.
Smart.
That's wild, man. And the guy apparently was like, yo, I'll tell you what, I'll give it to you for $150 each instead of $250. And the guy was like, no, we're good. We don't want to do it.
You want to know the real truth? Watch James Cameron.
Yeah. He broke it
down.
down.
A real story about that shit. He was like, they should never went the fuck down there. He said it.
Yep.
He was like, Sunday when they lost communications, when that shit happened, he said.
Yep.
As soon as
when they blew up,
they lost communication, he said that's when it happened.
But they were communicating via text. It's not like they were even able to talk.
No, they lost all communication. They said they lost communication and they lost the ability to figure out GPS. The ability to figure out where the fuck they was. What probably happened was they didn't know which way was up, and they probably were just speeding down to the fucking bottom.
Yep, and then boom, it exploded. Yep,
crashed, imploded, boom. The only found was the tail and the fucking the actual heart that it.
So let me get this straight. The person who was controlling the submarine wasn't even on it, correct?
He was the owner of the company. Yeah,
he was on there too.
Thing is, they got lucky. They got lucky twice. Oh. This is the third time that they were gonna do this trip. They got lucky the first two times.
So he went down there already before.
They got lucky twice, and on the third time, I guess the sub couldn't take it finally, and boom. And I think that's a great point. I think that maybe the thing didn't know which way was up and was speeding straight down to the bottom. That makes total sense.
And I mean, I'm not going down there in no little submarine or none of that shit anyway, because we only discovered 5% of the ocean. I'm not going to fuck down there. You don't know what the fuck is down there. That ain't meant for us. That's why we can't breathe down there. It's not meant for us. I'm not going to fuck down there. The fuck wrong? I go to the beach. I go to when the water touches my ankles. If it comes up to my shins and shit like that, I get nervous. I start backing up. I don't go no further.
Grab you by the ankle with the fucking
mermaid.
No, that's why I'm still on the beach where the sand ain't moving under my feet when the water come up. It's just I get enough to get my toes wet. That's how far I go. I'm not going into the ocean. I'm good.
Yeah,
I am good. Nothing scares me more than being on a cruise and just looking out into the ocean and not seeing no land anywhere. Just nothing but water. If I wasn't on that big ship, I'd be scared as shit. Like,
well, they died instantaneously. It wasn't like they suffered.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't feel it.
Yeah,
they didn't feel it.
The part that probably was horrible was just the descent into nothing.
Yeah, just
and then
pitch
next
black,
you know
bro.
you're dead. So you saw black before you died, and then you just died.
Just
Think
died.
about it.
Yeah.
Do you think the animals ate the bodies?
I don't know if his body's left.
Bro, those things are probably
I don't know if his body's left.
Bro.
Yeah, it's pressure.
That's a pressurized
yeah.
boom, bro.
And then you're not gonna see that at the top of the water. Like, it's how deep it is down into the water, you're not gonna see like no impact of an explosion
Plus,
on the
there's currents
surface.
down at the bottom of the ocean, so that stuff got
Right, different currents.
They're gonna find remains. They're gonna find more parts of the ship later on, but right now that thing is being pushed.
Where was this off the coast though?
It was in international waters.
Like where they leave from?
Wasn't it like I don't know, in that area like Finland or Switzerland or some shit?
So it was okay. I'm about to say so it was like somewhere. I thought it was like the English Channel or something.
The company that was taking the sub out, it was a Swiss boat. They left from Switzerland. Yeah, but it was a chartered boat. The company didn't own the boat.
Right.
So they're saying that the company that took them out there can't be held liable for that because they just got hired to take the thing out there.
Yeah, they just rented the boat, so to speak. I just think I don't want to see. If I want to see a Titanic, I just watch the fucking movie or watch a documentary. I don't want to go down there and see that shit for myself. I don't give a.
They said more people's
good.
been to space than down there. That's what
right.
they said.
Exactly.
No, it's true. In the words of Ari Spears impersonating Paul Mooney, nigga, it's true.
They said one person had room to stretch their legs out.
You didn't see the video
Yeah,
when
fuck
they were
that.
showing
I'm not doing anything. Well, you die
You didn't see the
uncomfortable.
video where they had done an interview with the guy and the reporter was sitting in there? The thing was, nah.
Yeah, I saw this smallest shit. I saw pictures of them sitting
And
in
then
there.
you got to sit in there for 8 hours. Let's just
Smallest
say that
shit.
they made it down and up. That's an 8-hour trip sitting in that thing, bro.
And all you doing is looking out
It's
these little
just
people.
one window. There's just
oh,
one
look,
window
that-
in the front.
No,
That's
see, this is what you gotta think about. Imagine this. Look at
Oh, that's
look
where
at
Jack
my
died.
screen. That's all
You
you
know.
see. Right? If that's all you see, right?
Well-
Can you imagine that shit descending, it not breaking once it landed at the bottom of the ocean, but it's slowly.
Oh, that would kill
Think
your
about it,
lungs.
you hear it slowly just crumbling.
Like,
and you know it's about to happen, but you can't see shit, but you hear what the fuck is going on, bro. You know how terrifying that shit is. Just close your eyes.
Yeah.
You ever listen? You ever had been in a blackout when you close your eyes and you open your eyes and you just still see black?
Yeah.
That's gotta be like down there, bro. There's no light down there.
None.
Right.
Think about it, bro. Come on. That's
It is like that's what it's like down there, at the bottom of the floor, and then not only that, the bottom of the sea floor is different levels on different areas of it. You know what I mean? So like, who's to say the bottom of the sea floor is where the Titanic fell? If you go a couple hundred more feet east or
drop,
west or whatever direction, it could be another drop, like the fucking what's that shit?
Well,
Grand
one
Canyon.
guy was saying that even
You know
if
what I
it
mean?
was even if it touched the floor and didn't implode, the cold, just the cold itself would have killed them within an hour. They would have frozen to death because there's no way you can't.
I just thought it was a stupid trip, and you paying $250,000 to go see the Titanic for what? In the words of Steve Harvey, for what the fuck?
You went down there to see the Grim Reaper.
Basically.
Why? I think rich people are like running out of things to do with their money.
That's what that comedian Chris Porter said. He's like, bro, I saw him at Zany's one night and he was talking about that. He was like, yo, trust me. He said, watch out.
Yo, Q, shut up. Q, the TMZ correspondent thing at this point right here. All right, now Pete, say what you saying. Who did you see? Nah,
Chris
fuck out of here, man.
Chris
You
Porter.
saw
So
comedian
Chris Porter
news.
was saying, watch what you wish for, because he's like, trust me, I've had the privilege to be around some billionaires, like rock stars, all kind of people. He's like, yo, I was on a yacht one time with these guys, and one of these guys was a billionaire, all these super rich guys, and dude is just sitting in the corner looking miserable. He's like, beautiful women everywhere, half naked women everywhere, and he's just bored out of his mind. He was like, trust me, you don't want to be that rich. He was like, some of these rich dudes are so bored out of their minds because they done did everything. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. That's why you can't do everything. You got to spread it out.
What?
So
pause.
You can't do everything. You got to spread out your vacations.
That you're gonna try to jump on that little hole.
Oh, pause.
What is your mission here?
All right, can I give? What is your mission
What
here?
is your mission here, my friend?
Can I?
Talk to me before I...
So one of the smartest things I've seen, and y'all gonna be like, yeah, it makes
Hey, yo,
sense.
wait, before you go into that. Can you
What?
imagine, think about this. When you live in a community like that, probably where they live at, motherfuckers always trying to one-up each other when you that rich.
Yeah. When you rich, try to show I'm richer than you.
Guess who's going to the fucking see the Titanic?
Yep.
Once you go see the Titanic, why we can't ever go see the Titanic? And as soon as they find out the niggas died.
All right.
Oh, you want to go see the Titanic? Huh? What am I going to see the Titanic now? Huh? I thought Titanic was a good fucking idea until it was not a good idea, right?
They always just try to show how much more money
You're
they
like,
have
all
than
right,
everybody
Rich,
else.
you
All right.
win.
Goddamn, you down there with all the Jacks. Jack Cousteau, Jack from the Titanic. You down there with all these motherfuckers. Yo.
Paid the ultimate price.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, y'all down there banging on Davy Jones's locker. What are y'all doing, man? You tripping.
The crazy thing is, in the movie Titanic, the nigga Jack and his homeboy, the Italian guy, or whatever he was, remember in the beginning they bet their life savings on the card game for those tickets. They spent their life savings for those tickets. They spent their life savings for a ticket to die. That's fucked
That's
up.
crazy, yo. That's fucking crazy, yo.
It's like, yeah, you want a
And then,
ticket to
like,
death?
You
Is
didn't
your
get
life
into
saving?
the other part of it. One of the nigga, the billionaire that made the fucking ship, his son was online arguing with Cardi B and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He's on there flirting with fucking OnlyFans girls and shit. He went to a Blink 182 concert.
Yeah.
Blink 182 still having
man.
concert? They still singing about all the small things?
Paper, bro.
Pause.
That's when you get the real money after you fucking career.
When it becomes a classic.
Is it Travis? They got
Yeah.
Travis Barker with them still? That was my
Come back
fucking
to
guy
it,
right
cause
there.
Make tons of money.
We know you've been very vocal.
My guy. I used to love
You've
Travis
been very
Barker.
vocal about Barker.
Yeah, you have been.
My
The
fucking
Barkers.
guy, man. So listen, last on the docket before we get up out of here. Maury Povich. Maury fucking Povich. As y'all know, Maury is not doing any more episodes of the show that he's so famous
He don't
for.
got a Steve Dewey.
The Maury Povich show.
He don't got a Steve
Huh?
Dewey. Like somebody to carry
No,
on.
he never had a
Maury.
Steve.
Like,
No, he never had a Steve. He never had like somebody to branch off and make their own show from the Maury show.
No,
he never had that. It was
had
always
the
just
blueprint,
him.
he could've did it.
That's the only thing I like about Maury is, and I like about Jerry. Jerry will give the audience a chance to comment.
Yeah,
I used to like that shit.
I could be Marvin.
Marvin Povich.
Marvin Povich. That's the name of the episode.
No, mine shit will be. That's what we gonna name it, Marvin Povich. Well, that's what we naming the episode.
Marvin Povich.
Listen, it would mine would do the episode. It'd be Marvin Povich. He bring this
go,
Povich outside.
remember the title.
Bring it on.
Marvin Povich.
So Maury Povich has made a career out of reading off results from paternity tests on his widely popular show and is now being used to launch a new business venture. Can y'all take a guess at what Maury's new business venture is? Maury's like 80-some years old now.
Paternity tests.
According to a report, Maury Povich is launching an at-home paternity test company called
Paternity.
The Results Are In.
Shit.
I thought it was gonna be
It's gonna be called
Povich.
No, it's gonna be called The Results Are In, which is a play on his famous catchphrase from the Maury Show.
What is it called again? Oh,
The results are in.
Fentanyl sticks.
So he said, I've seen firsthand how DNA testing can change lives and bring families together. With the results are in, we're making it easier and more affordable than ever before for people to get their answers they need. Let me say, and that's what's up for Maury and the people that he's gonna help. But don't make it seem like all the people that y'all helped on that show was like
You know, a lot of people on Maury was actors.
Yeah. A lot of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I met somebody that was on a Maury Povich show before. She's like, no, like maybe one case out of every episode is real. The rest of them are just actors. Yeah. So it's like, but it is smart though, and I'm not surprised because when he decided that when they dropped the news that he was going to step down from the show, it was like, who's going to replace Maury? You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. Y'all have episodes that y'all can replay, you know, for millions of years now, just like Jerry, because they were on for so long.
Let me ask you this:
but,
does a woman
like,
date a man if a man goes, "Hey man, I remember you from the Maury show"? Is that a red flag for her?
If she was on the
like,
Maury
I
show,
remember you from the Maury show. Remember?
No, I don't think so. Because honestly, if you on the Maury show, that means you either got a DNA test or you've been cheating on somebody. So it's like, for a man, it'd be like, hey, I remember you from the Maury show. It might be a red flag for him because either she got a whole bunch of kids or a whole bunch of niggas that she done got tested to see who her child father is.
Motherfucker ain't doing shit. Always watching Maury and shit. We talking about
Yeah, watching Maury. Maury come on like 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning. That's a nigga who ain't got no job show right there.
I work the night shift.
Right. Well, you be asleep, nigga. You just got off a couple hours ago. You be asleep. You wouldn't get up to about 12, 1 o'clock.
I work the vampire hours.
Oh, yo. So before we get out of here, since you brought up vamping and you want to speak on Jim Jones and Pusha T?
Oh man,
I don't.
Jim Jones is on social media, man. Like, I think he's laughing to refrain from crying because he's on social media laughing like ain't nothing wrong, and you still not in my top 50, nigga. It's like, Jim, who's top 350 are you in?
Right.
Not gonna lie.
With some bars. Jim Jones has responded with the song.
Did he?
I hope not, because it's not gonna be good for him. I will, like you told me. He said, "I will end your heaven for the hell of it."
That was fucking crazy. Ending somebody in heaven for the hell of it is crazy. Yo.
That is wild.
Yo, another thing. That Killer Mike album is dope.
Oh no! Don't say that. We just had to. Whoa! Can we rewind this back? Didn't he just say something about Killer Mike?
I remember what I said. I said nobody can name a Killer Mike song because we can't. Nobody over here said we could, and that's cool. But I listened to the Killer Mike album today, driving from Atlanta. Killer Mike album is dope.
Okay,
it is dope. I'm giving credit where credit is due. The album is dope. Production is dope. The people he got on the album is dope. And he has like from Andre 3000 to Young Thug on the album, so it's dope. Oh yeah, Kanye West, man. Young Thug said answer the fucking phone. It's business. What the fuck wrong with you?
Who said that?
Young Thug, he put it on his story on Instagram. Kanye West answer the fucking phone. It's business.
Who said that?
Young Thug.
Oh shoot.
So yeah, with that being said, Kanye answer the damn phone. This is the Reggie Bucum podcast, man. It's been another installment. We appreciate everybody tuning in. I want to remind everybody to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Continue to try to build our followers up. Tell your mom, dad, brother, sister, auntie, cousin, homeboy, homegirl, god sister, god brother, play cousin. Tell everybody, tune into the Reggie Bucum podcast, man, and follow us on all our socials. Instagram, Facebook, the Reggie Bucum podcast, Reggie Bucum. Turn your notifications on so you can tell when we drop new content like we are right now. This is a pre-recorded episode 4. We appreciate it. Remember to tune in every Thursday night, 7 o'clock Eastern. We do our live episodes. And once again, man, we just appreciate all the support we've been getting from everybody, and we'll see y'all in the next episode. Got it.
Yeah, my friend. Talk to me before
My grandma always did. You never argue with a fool. Because from far away, people can't tell who is who's guilty.
Please tell me you just made that up.